be said or to restate and reaffirm? What do we want people to walk out of the meeting with? I think they're going to walk out with a lot now, but Ted, I'll give you a chance to maybe give you a final word, and then we'll go down to the other panelists if they wish to say something before we wrap up.
Thank you. This is an incredible historical moment, not just for our country, but for the world. Prohibition had an astronomical effect negatively on our society that no one could really appreciate, even those of us in the industry. And now it is the beginning of a new dawn, and while unfortunately greed has ruled the day with these massive companies that are now going bankrupt because it was just such a distorted system in the beginning, and now we're really seeing people like those in this room and at this conference that are committed to this plant, that are going to see it through one way or another because they have come to appreciate all that this plant has to offer, and not even all, because we haven't got access to all of it yet. We don't have our buildings made out of hemp. We don't have our fuels, our cars fueled with hemp. We don't have most of the food products in the stores made with hemp oils instead of all the crap oils they're feeding us these days. There's so many things about cannabis that we have not really scratched the surface of, including the medicinal aspects of it. And so while it's easy for us to get frustrated, whether we're being beaten on the head or drained of every ounce of energy we have, to think that that's going to be the end. But the fact is that this plant has so much power, so much potential, that the genie's out of the bottle now. It's only going to grow year after year, and more people and different organizations and industries even are going to be buying into this. And so I really want to say thank you to all of you, because you are all warriors in one way or another to have fought to get here. And so we wouldn't be here if it weren't for that, if it weren't for one person after the other. Like, I've been doing this 27 years, but when I started, there was a network of people. John Conway's always been there, but simply, it's changed, time and time again. But the power of this plant is unstoppable, and I just want to thank everyone for being here and being a part of that.
Thanks, Ted. Thank you for that. I don't want to lose your comment about offering to get arrested for mushrooms. Were you offering some free legal advice?
Yeah.
So if you have any volunteers,
that's probably an offense too.
Talk to us. Spencer, a final anything you want to add before we close off today?
Yeah, just really quickly, want to say, also just thank you very much, all the work that everyone does here. I feel like it's going to have such amazing effects for the work that's to come with psilocybin. I realize there may not be as much expertise right now in psilocybin, but I think that there's so much potential, just like there's so much potential more for cannabis and for us to learn about it. So, I just see that these struggles, the battles that you're all fighting are all battles that we're going to have to fight. We're going to be better off doing them because you've laid groundwork. I said it before, and I'll say it again, is we will be standing on the shoulders of giants who pushed, I think, the first kind of natural medicine into the Canadian system, cannabis, and we'll be repeating it with psilocybin. So, everyone, thank you very much, and pay attention to what's going on with psilocybin.
Thank you. Joyce, I'd like to give you the last word if we can. Kelly, would you like to give a final comment?
Thank you. I have so much gratitude. I have gratitude for the passion. I have gratitude for this plant beyond words. I have gratitude for this community, and I have gratitude for the community that continues to push the boundaries. We need to continue to push the boundaries. When we push the boundaries together, we're able to stay in really solid, balanced heart space. And that is the big goal. So many people are isolated out there. So many people are feeling sad. The reason why they're feeling sad is because they're feeling disconnected. This plant has the ability to connect us. I just wanted to give great thanks to everybody who's put together this, and anyone who is sitting here, and I know that each and every one of you are a rebel, and each and every one of you are here because this plant is that important to you. So we just need to continue to spread that passion and that vibration. So much
Those are the best kind of flowers right there. I too would just like to say thank you. Thank you to everyone. Thank you for meeting in our territory. You're almost welcome here. It was a pleasure to be here with everyone. I just want to continue seeing the goodness of all this, that this plant, this beautiful plant has brought us all together. And we'll continue to do our part. We want you to continue to do your part. Let's not lose contact. Let's do this again together. We're strong in numbers. And John, I'll help push that. As long as we have your help, we'll push that mushroom ticket.
Well, outside my window in the West Coast rainforest, I have to look out and I see there's a psilocybin mushroom. I know what it is. What am I supposed to do? I have knowledge, control, I'm in possession of it as a matter of law. Am I supposed to run out there with a shovel and start whacking them all over the head or what? I'm trying not to be in possession. I'm trying not to.
Arrest me now!
John, can you give your final word and then we'll wrap up.
Well, I don't know what else can I say. You know, lawyers, we just go on and on and on. So, no, thank you very much, everyone. You know, people are always going on and giving me all sorts of credit. It doesn't happen without all of you. It takes everybody who's involved in order for us to have these cases and get them to court and educate the judges and educate everybody else about the situation. You know, it's not just, the lawyer gets a lot of the credit because you're up there and you get the media attention and so on. But it takes witnesses, it takes evidence, it takes work, and the source is all of you. Thank you.
It's really nice to have the final word, but I can't upscale what's been said here today. This has all been a very beautiful, beautiful connection. When I speak about the medicine, cannabis being one of our medicines, this is just one of them. If we allow them to take over this medicine, there's no freaking way I'm gonna let them take over any of our other medicines. It's just too powerful and too necessary for our well-being and for our future. And I'd like to just end with it. There is nothing going forward without us. Nothing. We have to lead this way with your help, and so we're looking for you, to you as allies, that we can join together because we all have a common goal here. And that goal is to move ourselves forward. Jim, Cooks, Jim.
Thank you so much. We're going to wrap up. Happy, did you want to give the last word?
The lovely plants that Kelly has are one of her strains, and it's apropos for the occasion and the future. It's called Cosmic Healer.
Thank you so much, and have a good evening, everybody. Thank you for coming today.
Thank you, David.
Oh, man.
Did I get this right? Everything to keep it all in.